business.facebook.com. That's what we'll be using today to run ads. Hi, let's get started. So, to get started with running ads, there are different ways to go about it. First, you can do it directly from your own page. That's your Facebook account or your Instagram account. You may have seen it several times when they tell you, boost this page, get this page to see more people, reach more people, sponsor this post. So you can do it directly like that, but the problem with things or using that method is that you are limited in your targeting ability. What is targeting? Targeting is basically you telling Facebook the people you want to see your ads. Let's say you run a toy store for 2-year-olds. You sell toys for 2-year-olds. Now, who gets to see that ad if you boost it or you sponsor the post? You really have no control over that. So that means that a 65-year-old may see that ad. A 50-year-old may see that ad. A 17-year-old may see that ad. The people seeing that ad may be married or unmarried. They may have kids. They may not have kids. Heck, they may even have kids that are 17-year-old or even older or younger. You're not really controlling who sees it. But who do you really want to see those ads? For a 2-year-old toy store, you don't want 2-year-olds to see it because they're not the ones buying the toys. You want their parents to see it. And if you want the 2-year-olds to see it, you want them to see it so that they can show their parents. So you're really thinking about who you want to see the ads, and then you're telling Facebook, this is the person I want to see my ads. So you can't really do that from your page. But if you're doing it from the Facebook Ads Manager, you can target. However, you're still a little bit limited in your targeting ability. That's why I really prefer to use business.facebook.com. Why? Because one, you can manage multiple ads accounts easily. As you can see all the various ads accounts that I have. You can see my personal ad account, Inovon, this that I made to demonstrate a Facebook ad creation video earlier, and Moradeo Consulting. I can add more if I want to, and apart from that, you have more power when it comes to targeting. So you can target specifically, and we're going to get into that later on. So right now, let's get into it. When you come to this page, you go to business.facebook.com, and then you come to this page. You're not going to see this because you probably don't have a Facebook ads account. So what you're going to see is a button, usually a blue one at the top, telling you to create a business. So when you click that, you create your business or your business ads account. What you're going to do is basically input your business name, or you're going to input your business name, you're going to input your Gmail or your email or whatever mail you have, and then you're going to see your name there. You input your name as well if it's not there, and then you send. Once you send, they're going to send you a confirmation email to your email, Gmail, whatever account that you put there. What you're going to be required to do is to go to your Gmail or your email or whatever mail, and then click the confirmation link that they send to you. When you click that link, they're going to bring you back to the Ads Manager, and that's where you're going to go to now. So I'm going to be using Inovon to demonstrate for us. Now, the advantages of running ads. In this digital world, at the moment, it's a disadvantage for any business to be into digital marketing. Why? Because the customers are online. More shoppers are going online to find their products. More shoppers are needing testimonials and a brand presence online for them to trust you, especially with the high rates of scamming that's going on. So if you're a small business, large scale business, or whatever type of business, and you want to actually grow, the digital space is the place to do it. And ads is a very crucial part of digital marketing. So I'm glad you get started and you're not being left behind. I hope you actually apply this thing because they're actually going to get you results. You're still not like anything getting to start anything. You will make mistakes in the beginning, and there are a lot of mistakes to be made when it comes to Facebook ads and even Google ads or whatever type of ads you want to run. But let's just get started. The important thing is to first get started. So right now, what are we going to do? You have your home page, and then you have your ad performance, and then you have pages. Now this is here because I've been working with my ad account. For you, it's most likely going to be blank. Apart from that, here in this corner, you're going to probably see more things. So here you see my ads manager. Here you see my audiences, ads reporting, account setting, business setting, event setting. You know what? Let's go back and use a different account, one that's more new, the one I created to make a video earlier on how to create ads, but I eventually didn't use it. So we're going to use that so that it's relatively closer to what you're going to see. So when you get to your page, there's the left hand bar, tools bar, where you have some options, and the options include things like the pages. Now, what's a page? If you're familiar with Facebook, okay, so let's use this. As I was saying, if you're familiar with Facebook, you remember, or rather you recall, that there are what you call pages, either your Facebook personal page or a business page or whatever page. Now, those pages are linked. Remember, this is a Facebook ad we're trying to run. And you know, Facebook also owns Instagram, so your ads cross post from Facebook into Instagram. That's another advantage of running your ads from the Facebook Ads Manager or from this website, as opposed to boosting it on Instagram. If you boost it on Instagram, it's likely that only people on Instagram are going to see it. And that's not too good. So now we're using a relatively new, this is the new one I created for the purpose of this demonstration. So you have the good evening, this is my name, the ad performance, you see, no ad accounts, pages, no pages. Then you have ads manager, ads reporting, business settings, events manager. Now, if you just got started, chances are you're going to see more things in this left panel. But don't be worried, you're just going to see things like probably users, the people using the account, pages, same thing here, and then some other things. They're just telling you things about the page, so you can look at them and click them just to see what's going on in the page, and then you can read like the outlines, because they really explain things to you. That's what I love about Facebook. They make things really, really easy, so you can read them and you just be familiar with them. But what is really important is what is here. Okay, so first I want you to connect a page. You can see here, go to business setups, or settings rather. Oh, you know what, let's just go straight to it. Let's go to ads manager. Oh, this ads reporting. Let's go to ads manager. Okay, so this is our ads manager. In the ads manager, you basically run ads. You come to your ads manager to monitor your ads and to run ads. You can also use the Facebook Ads Manager app to monitor it. That one is also, it's majorly for monitoring. They also have an Android app, so if you're running it from your phone, you can have the app on your phone. And I love the app because it's relatively easy to use and it just outlines everything so perfectly. I actually love the Android Facebook Ads Manager app. It's quite straightforward. I'll do a video on that to highlight it if you need me to. So here we are in our not ads reporting, ads manager. Okay, just waiting for that to load because of the network. Okay, so what we're going to do, I want to point out quickly that before you get started with this is just to familiarize you with the ads running process. But before you get started with this, you should already have a flyer that you want to use to run your ads. If you don't have a flyer, you should have a video. You know, you're promoting something, so you should have something. You should have your write-up, what you want to use to promote it. You should have the flyer, and you should have the video or whatever you want to use. Now, there's something you should know about Facebook ads. It's that once you create an ad, your ad goes into review, which means that Facebook is seeing if the creative, that is the flyer or the video you've created, links or rather follows their guides and policies. If it doesn't, your ad will be rejected. And if Facebook is not comfortable with that ad to a large extent, or if you get a lot of rejected ads, they can actually disable your ads account. That means you have to create an entirely new ads account. And if you already connected your debit card or credit card to that ads account, what it means is that they might even block that credit or debit card. Then you have to use an entirely different credit or debit card, and that's just a lot of inconvenience. There are a lot of Facebook policies, but the major ones are basically words, visuals, words, and visuals. So Facebook doesn't want your flyer to have too many words. Like, it's not even about the amount of words alone, but then how large the words are. They want the pictures to be bigger. So a way you can use to be sure that you're within the guidelines is to divide your flyer into four using two lines: a horizontal line down the middle and a vertical line across the middle. So you pick one of the squares and then you narrow that square down to about 2/3 the size of that particular box. And then you make sure that your text, whatever you're going to write, whatever you're writing on that flyer, is not more or does not exceed that space. Another thing you can do is just put a picture, okay? Although I don't really advise that because people want to see something, but you can put an interesting picture, and if it's a video, you don't even have to put any words. So you can do that, and then you write out the description. In your description, which you're going to be going into later, you can now write out what the ad is about. If the picture is interesting enough, people are going to read what is above it. So that said, we go to our business settings. So we went to Ads Manager and set no ad account. You can create a new ad account or add an existing one to Lovers, Market, and Business Settings. So here you're going to go to Business Settings. So basically it's taking us to Business Settings to create an ads account. So that's going to be the real account. So it's like you have your normal bank account that you use to transfer money and all of that. So it's practically the same with the Facebook ads. So now you just want to create your ads account. And then you're still going to have to go to things like create